Alrighty, everybody. Hello, it's me, D and Dan. I'm down here though. Oh, hi. How's it going? Hold on. Gotta get rid of Jazzy's gun arm. Hi, my name's D and Dane. I'll be your streamer this evening. I am a very sleepy boy, so I don't know how long this is gonna go, but I'm gonna do it my best shot. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy 14 tonight. I've recently got back into it just a little bit as a treat while I wait for the next WoW expansion to come out and playing with some friends, hanging out, doing all that sort of cool, groovy awesomeness. If you are playing that game, don't worry, I don't do the MSQ. I'm not going to be doing any sort of main storyline quest or anything. Z, thank you, buddy. Welcome back, by the way. I'm not going to be doing any of the main quest line or anything of that nature. So there won't be any spoilers. What I do in this day and age is just gamble. I gamble a lot. Yeah, I guess we'll just get into it. If you've got a Final Fantasy 14 thingy, you can earn rewards, which is cool. Moogle's Paw costs 1 MGP. I possess 3,706 of them. 376,000. You know what I meant. Oh, you know. It's a crane game. And then you get to see, apparently I didn't get anything that time. This stream brought to you by Gem State Gaming Convention. Please check them out, July 19th and 21st. That's coming up here real soon. You may see some familiar faces. Could be fun. Could be fun. Just saying. Hey, we got one. 10 Moogle Paw points. It's not what they stand for, but that's what I'm saying. In fact, I'm so sleepy, I think I'm gonna be a car. I think I'm gonna be a car. I'm gonna be a car today. I'm a car! That's great! Do, do, do. Do, do, do. I need to jump into a thingamajig. There we go. I'm a car. One second. All right. Cuff a Cur. These are all a bunch of mini games, little gambling. This is the gold saucer in this game. So you can earn MGP, which is Manderville gold points. Bruising. So I got a bunch of these little mini games that you can play to try to earn points, very similar to like Final Fantasy VII or other such games. We got an achievement, size doesn't matter. Let's go to a different part of the park, shall we? Yeah, we got a promotion right now where you can earn stuff for in-game. So I just figured, fuck it. Let's just do a little bit. Let's just hang out, you know? Be groovy. We'll play as much as we want to. Maybe we'll do something else. I don't know. We'll just see how we're feeling. Work this week was a bit much already, so... Oops. Just figure a nice chill stream might be kind of cool. Bonk. Crushing. Look at a... Is it screen lock? There we go. Oh, but it takes away everything. Let's see if we can get a jackpot or whatever. Close. I don't don't know if you're still here, Z, but how you doing, man? How's the hand, arm, shoulder situation? Hopefully it's better. Dang it. That's not any better. Character needs to use more leverage. Swing with his knees. I don't know. That's how leverage works, right? Knees. Pulverizing. Yeah, we get 25. From small things, we got another achievement. What's cool is that we're getting even more MGP every time we do that, which is kind of cool. Oh, no, I didn't do that. I didn't mean to do that. No. There is a quest I'm on to unlock the Mahjong parlor. And I am absolutely dog shit at Mahjong. So. Aw, Spice. Thanks for the sub. 39 months and 38 months. This is Spice and Z. The Spice and Z show. Shut up. No. I'm playing games. I haven't been sleeping very well, and then work has been really stressful, as it is for a lot of people I know. Not just me. A lot of people in general. So yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy. I'm a sleepy little guy. But that's alright. Sometimes it's okay to be sleepy. But Dane, you might think, if you're sleepy, why don't you go take a nap or go to sleep? And to that I say, yeah, that's it. That's the joke. Did I already play all the video games? The little mini games? Cuff or Cur? Yeah. Guess we'll head upstairs. Oh no, I didn't. That was an elongated pause. A silly little elongated pause. Just being ridiculous, which is very unlike me, I know. I'm not usually ridiculous. Very serious most of the time. When does the jumbo cack pot go on sale? Ooh, pardon me. Oh, I think it's the weekend. Oh, there's an event going on. Let's see here. Where's the round square? To the round square. Beeloo. This was kind of fun. You have to go through a bomb-laid battlefield to rescue a chocobo chick. It's all about jumping and parkouring. Dodging bombs, of course. Really thought that bomb was going to hit me. Okay. Once you get to the top, touch the little birdie. And boom goes the dynamite. You get 3,000 MGP! Woo! Senor Sabo Tender. Little cactuar looking guy. Let's see. Where do I have to go? It's across the way. We might as well go unlock Mahjong. I'm terrible at Mahjong normally, so I can't imagine video Mahjong is going to be any better for me. But we will give it the old college try. I think it's upstairs. Do 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 do. Mahjong tutor. I'm gonna need one of those. Listen, I'll have the money ready by next week, I swear. Oh, you're not my debt collector? What a pleasant surprise. In that case, you must be here to learn how to play Domin Mahjong. I'm the resident tutor at your service. I like that orange. It's a nice color. Are you by any chance familiar with the game? I know my pawn from my Iran, if that's what you mean. That's not the one where the loser drinks mobile bile, is it? Kami Forfen, is that what passes for entertainment in Eorzea? Perhaps all those rumors about pirates and their drunken antics are true. Anyway, Mahjong is a far gentler affair. 4 players sit around a table, collecting tiles and scoring points. There's only 2 players there. What aren't you telling me? Thankfully, you'll find there is no shortage of opponents against whom to pit your wits. If you prefer, you can even practice against automata. They gloat less than their flesh and blood counterparts, too. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, and may I say, I will be very interested to see how quickly you rise to the ranks here at the Gold Saucer. Thanks. Guy's just in the background, just touching metal. Look at that guy. It's so shiny. Tables for advanced players. Oh no, novice, please. Spriggan, Moogle, and Mandragora. Oh, I'm actually fighting them. Okay. I'm north. Yep. I know how to play Mahjong. Yep, that makes sense. A tutorial would have been kind of cool. They played dots, so I'll play dots. Pawn. More dots. Con. I don't know what that means either. Throw more dots. Many more dots. I have a feeling we're going to lose, chat. Pass on that. Yep. I know how to play Mahjong, alright. More dots. Hit it very hard and very fast. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. I am absolute dog water at Mahjong. Red Dragon? I don't have any idea how to play Mahjong. Me neither. Damn you, Spriggan. Oh god, I have to keep going? How long does this go? How many rounds of Mahjong do I have to play? There you go. I don't know if calling stuff is good. White Dragon? Sure, yeah, why not? Yep. Sure is some things I can do. Ooh, Red Dragon. Blue Eyes Ultimate White Dragon. Exactly. I'm like, now we're playing with power. See, the strategy of Mahjong, for those of you who don't know, is where you want to make them think that you don't actually know how to play, right? And once you've done that, once you've made them believe that they don't know what you're doing, you win until one of you dies. Believe it. I don't know what the red marks up top meant, but Spriggan again. Oh no, I'm losing points. Dude, Spriggan sucks. I hate that guy. Green dragon. Oh, so hi, Mike. How's it going? Chi. Ricci. Pone. More swords is better. That's got to be true, right? Ooh, red dragon. I think you'll find I know what I'm doing. Pretty good at Mahjong. Spriggan looks like they're winning, but it's actually me. How do I get out? How do I end this hell? I don't want to withdraw from the match. That seems unsportsmanlike. But I also feel like I'm like losing my lunch here, my livelihood, you know? Ooh, north wind. Okay, maybe if we do north, south, then we do east, right? And then if we can get the... Oh, that was west. Shit. We fucked it up. We fucked up the strategy, chat. I'm sorry. Can't believe I've done this. White dragon power. Wait. Ooh, double white dragon. We're riding the white dragon. South wind. Swords. Losing all the gil, I know, right? Taking me for a ride. And not in the fun, like, Marvel vs. Capcom way. I'm gonna take you for a ride. Chee. Oh, is it because they have more tiles than I do? Do you think that's why? They're completing their third row and I'm not? Hone! Roan! Moogle! There's a truck on your screen, and it has a backpack. That doesn't sound very trustworthy at all, Aku. You may want to steer clear of that character. Even if he does this. Yeah.
Why isn't this working?
I ask myself that a lot.
Leo.
I know, right? 0 out of 10, do not recommend. So if there's a red dragon and a green dragon and a white dragon, is there like a... I guess black would be the other color? It's from your old layout? Dang, I love that sort of stuff though. I feel like that showcases how far you've come as a streamer, you know? That's pretty cool. Moogle again? I am the best Mahjong player you'll ever see. 100%. I'm so good at Mahjong. It's gonna look like I don't know what I'm doing, right? It's gonna look like that. But that's not true. It may appear to the untrained eye like I'm just clicking on random tiles, and that's putting them down. But no, it's not that. It's definitely not that. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. The song's jazzy and I like it. Pass. Five. Four. Oh wait, was that more? It have to be more. Dang it. Mahjong's one hell of a game, that's for sure. Yeah, sure, Chi, why not? Yep. We're Mahjonging alright. This is one of the Mahjongs of all time. No, we're in the negative. I got my stuff shoved. Well, alright, let's never do that again. Whew. What is nice is that here in the Golden Saucer, there's no falling damage. The only kind of gatekeeper I like, the one that sends me to a gate here in Final Fantasy. We got 4 minutes till the next event's going to kick off. What is the other one? I don't actually see it. Huh. Pardon me. That explains it. I just didn't know you had to buy more of it. The FC Free Company is sort of your guild in here. And you can activate these abilities to give yourself a little bit of a boost. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, holy shit. We'll see how long we go tonight, y'all. I'm a sleepy little boy. Trying to hold it together, though. Whew. But easier said than done sometimes, right? I like MMOs because they do kind of remind me of like, you can kind of just dress up characters, you know? I'm playing a samurai class. I got a samurai fit on right now. But if I play the monk class, I have a monk fit. I just think that's kind of neat. Check for rain. Where does the song come from? Ah, Sonic Spin Dash. Yes. I recall that. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. This is kind of a fun one. It's red light, green light. But you basically just stand places. Why are you getting so close? What are you doing? You're being weird. What? Why? I've seen this Rango del Sol character around for the last couple of days. They've got the Sprout icon, which means that it's a new account, I think. Maybe a new character. I'm pretty sure it's a new character, but... The singing in the rain, that's so funny. So the goal of it is to not be hit by the beam. You can move in between phases, but I kind of like to see if I can stand in one place and succeed. It feels more intense to me that way, I guess. Mario? Alright, looks like it's just me and you, Ranga. If he shoots a beam at us, we're all both out. Nope, we're dead. Shoots a bunch of others. We can watch from here. I think it's fun they go through the motions even if everyone's been eliminated already. That's an ugly looking guy. And this should be the last one, I think. Yeah, we just got unlucky. Shame. Where is the next one going to be? I'm surprised we haven't gotten a climbing one since we've been doing this. Gatekeeper, teleport me, please. 8:40. Okay. We got a bit of time on that. So we'll just chill. Hope your week's going well, chat. Hope you're doing alright. Things are alright. I know the world's a scary place, but it's better for having you here. Thanks for being here. Yeah, thanks for being here. I love the, like, office worker, like, cashier look. Lakoto Dackwill, the perfect legend. The, like, scales on the neck are really detailed. That's kind of cool. I will say this. Part of the appeal of Final Fantasy XIV is that it's so different from World of Warcraft. By playing both of them, it really does kind of help me decide, like, what I like about them. You know? There's different things to like about each of them, I think. Well, it does make me wonder, right? If I had to choose between Samurai, my favorite class in Final Fantasy, or Demon Hunter, my favorite class in World of Warcraft, which one do I prefer more? That's a hard question. A Samurai Demon? That sounds great to me. Sign me up. Hydrate or Dihydrate from Aku. Okay, Aku, you win this round. There is caffeine in this, so, you know, hopefully it'll do something. I'm super cozy, actually, right now. This is like peak relaxation. Normally, I'm like up here gaming, you know, but just gotta kick it. I got some pillows, just hanging out, listening to some chilled out grooves, trying not to pass out. You know, these normal stuff, the things that every streamer does, right? I appreciate that, Aku. So do you, friend. Honestly, I'm so glad that you know, the people like you and other folk come by and hang out, and yeah, it's nice. It's nice to hang out with friends, even if we're all super far away from each other, and even if I'm super sleepy. It's just been a long week. It's been a real long week. But, you know, sometimes it do be like that. But it's nice to be able to share. Oh, that reminds me. There's not going to be a stream on Thursday. For those of you who live outside of the United States, it is our Independence Day. And I have plans. So, I shan't be here streaming. I don't know if Ashwood is still going to. He might. but alas, I have plans. Got kind of a, what do you call it, tradition that I do every year, so. A Fan Expo Comic Con on Friday. Ooh, that's exciting. Is there any like guests or panels or anything that you're excited to see? Spice and I are going to a anime convention this weekend ourselves. It's a brand new first year anime convention, so we're not expecting too much. Who are their guests there? Do 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 do. Guests. And these are all going to be, I believe, the English voices of these people. Oh. What? That's so interesting. Lizzie Freeman, who is the voice of quite a bit. Trish Una in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Golden Wind specifically. Hinata Tachibana in Tokyo Revengers, the English voice actress of that. Yanfei in Genshin Impact. I think she was, is it Chihiro? Alright, we're going active mode, y'all. In, what is the... Oh... Oh my god. I can't remember the name of it. She wears red. She has a red school uniform. She has guns. Oh my god. Nope, that's not it. Oh god, it has a really distinct name. Sports mode. Oh, Starian's gonna be there? That's so cool. You're just there for funsies, moral support? That's so cool, though. Good for you. Oh my god, I swear to god. Licorice. Licorice. That sounds so crazy. Out of Licorice Recoil. Yes. Yes, it's a great anime. If you're in anime, go watch it. It's super good. I highly recommend it. Licorice Recoil, which makes me think of licorice, right? Chisato Nishikigi, who's the main character. She's this blonde girl, gun savant, crazy good show. The English voice for Kaido in One Piece is going to be there. He also did Volibear in League of Legends. And a number of other, like, he does, like, big, monstrous creatures. A lot of the time. Yeah. That's kind of interesting. The English voice actor for Louis, the deer in Beastars, is going to be there. Oh, he was also Genki. He was Genki Lee in Miles Morales, the video game. The Spider-Man video game. And then there is the English voice actor for Lagoshi in Beastars, the main character of that. And that's actually kind of cool. I didn't realize that. He was the main character in Super Crooks. Super Crooks is actually a pretty good little show, based off the comic book, but he's the main character in that. I don't remember his name. He's got lightning powers. He was also the English voice actor for the house husband in Way of the House Husband, whose name I also can't remember, but kind of neat. Also, the lead guitarist of the Black Veil Brides is going to be there, which I'm not mad about. I just don't really understand why. Kind of interesting. Like, once again, not a bad thing. Kind of cool, but like, yeah, I mean, hey, I'm here for it, you know? So yeah, small little con, first year. Should be interesting. I'm hoping it'll be, I mean, it'll be a good time either way, I think. Oh, man. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, my game just died. It's been doing that a little bit since the new expansion came out. Johnny Bolt is the guy's name. The main character in Super Crooks. Johnny Bolt. It is kind of an adult animation. Not in that it's like NSFW or anything like that. Well, I mean, maybe it's kind of violent, so maybe that's NSFW, but so kind of, Spice and I both take care of a number of critters that are outside that we're trying to bring inside. So we had a cat who passed a while back, 2 years ago now, I think. But there's an outside cat who we are feeding. Who we have named Mochi, who I keep looking for. So if you see me ducking under, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for Mochi. We are almost 100% sure she just had kittens. So we're trying to make sure she gets enough food and water, that she's, taken care of, with the hope that she'll bring her kittens by. And then from there, we will just keep her forever and get her kittens to some place that they can go that we'll take care of them. We also have some squirrels that we take care of. A bunch of normal tree squirrels. Super cute little dudes. And then there are the marmots, which are ground squirrels, technically speaking. And some of them are absolute units. They are just big, fluffy guys. Absolutely crazy. And then there's one other cat who we haven't really taken care of, but we do see from time to time, and that's Giant Garfield, as Spice has named them, as they are this big orange tomcat. It has a really, really soft, quiet meow, though. It's kind of funny. Oh, yeah. Dude, seriously. In my Discord, I've got a picture of them. Of one of them, who we've named Sprinkles, because that's apparently the way we live our life. And she's looking in our house, and she's like the size of the water bowl, and this water bowl is designed for doggos. It's very funny. Just a big old little dude. But yeah, those are kind of our animals right now. We'll see. We shall see. Open to the idea of having animals. I like animals. I think they're great. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got you, Yaku. There you go. Speaking of which, everyone, if you want to see marmot pictures, check us out on Discord, if you want to. Yeah, right? They do kind of look like beavers. Their tails are just a little different. Yeah, they sploot and everything. They're just huge. Huge little guys. Right? And they apparently eat cat food, which is news to me. What did this person just do? What is this? What is this? I'm... Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, I wonder if I have more photos of them. I have no idea what this stream is going to become, but likely going to be just us all hanging out, having a good time, being groovy. Just kind of hanging out. Yes. The sprinkles must flow. Let's go here. We're going to mugshot some familiars. And then we start the uploads. You know what I mean? There's a picture of Mochi. Oh my god, the doggos. That's such a funny photo. Yeah, I do. Historic Nerd in the house, everybody. Go follow them on YouTube, please, and thank you. I may have to wait till after this this thingamajig is done, but happy to check out our render. Also, welcome in, friend. Good to see you. Agramar the Nine, or is it Thanine? Thenine? Thenine? I don't know. I just don't know. Is your dog being derp? I love that. That's so cute. Some of the facial expression animals get are so absolutely funny to me. This one's pretty quick. Board the Air Force. This minigame involves us shooting targets and trying not to shoot the wrong targets. Pew, 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 pew. You can control it with the mouse, or you can control it with your WASD keys. I've never actually done it WASD style. I don't plan to start now. TTRPG facts. So just today they released the preview. So they've been doing this thing for D&D. I'm going to call it D&D 5.5. It's not D&D 5.5. It's not a new system of Dungeons and Dragons. And Wizards of the Coast has made that very, very clear. But I don't know what the hell else to call it, because I don't know if it's still one D&D or not. So we're going to call it D&D 5.5 until I figure my shit out. But in the newest version of D&D that's coming, the not new edition, but newest version, they've just released a bunch of lookbacks. So for those of you who don't know, D&D 5th edition came out in 2014. So it's been around a while. And they've changed a little bit about it. They've added some supplementary books here and there. But it's largely remained unchanged in a lot of ways. And so this is kind of their way of attempting to give 5th edition a facelift, if you will. They are trying to free up some real estate and change some things, because the game has evolved a bit since 2014, despite what some people will tell you. And so it's one of those things where we don't want to shoot the bombs, by the way. Those are bad. Bad bombs. Perfect score. All right. So they've been releasing these look backs where they're like, here's the Ranger in 2024. Here's the Ranger in 2014. And they sort of compare them side by side, the features that are going away, the features that are staying, different sort of thing like that. And so they've just released today the Fighter. And the new Fighter actually looks pretty interesting. They get a bunch of different weapon abilities. Their subclasses are changing a bit. So you will be able to, like, if you wanted to do... Oh, here, hold on. Here, hold on. Hold on. We'll pull this up. We'll pull this up. We'll pull this up. So I don't get it wrong. Dun dun. Ranger Wizard. Where is the fighter? Spider-Man! Rogue came out June 24th. There it is. I guess this came out June 19th, so I'm just behind. You choose 3 weapons, weapon mastery at level 1. Choose 3 weapons, you gain use of their mastery properties. You can change your chosen weapon each long rest. You gain access to more mastery properties as you level up. What I think is really cool is like the champion, right? As the champion is now in 5th edition, it's all about crit fishing, basically. You crit on an 18 or higher, I do believe. Maybe it's a 19 or 20. I don't quite recall. But you crit one number different, at least, than everybody else who plays the game. Well, that's maybe going away. I don't know. I don't know if they're keeping the crit, but it says here under Fighter subclass for champion, become a paragon of the battlefield with improved athleticism, heroic inspiration, and the ability to defy death. And I don't know what that means, but it sounds really cool. Hey, Wolf, welcome in. So yeah, I think that's what's, they've been doing this for all of the classes. Most of them have had pretty good changes. I haven't had a chance to look through all of them. I know Paladin and Ranger have so far been the most contentious, but I'm looking forward to the changes. I'm looking forward to seeing how they go, and seeing what changes and what's new and what's the same, that sort of stuff. Let me check out this render real quick. Let's pause our music. Get this to full screen, and I will share it with you all. This is Historic Nerd. If you guys know Historic Nerd, they run an awesome YouTube channel all about gaming and the history therein. And they make renders of it. It's incredible. It's honestly incredible. So let's check this out together. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. 32X. Oh no, it's broken containment. Sega 32X out now. Limited time offer. That's so good. Looks really good, Historic Nerd. Nicely done, friend. As always. Agbu coming in. You didn't even bully Wolf into being here? Well, I'm glad that he wants to be there. Wait a minute. Why is that name familiar? Somebody just sent me a friend request? Oh, I know who that is. I know who that is. How do I respond? Oh my god. Who was that masked person? Gross spine. That's so funny. You know what? You know what? Just for that, check this out. Hey everybody. Go follow Snow DJ. They're awesome. They're amazing. We appreciate them. They're great. Give them some love. Coming into my house, calling me a weeb, even though it's true. Especially because it's true. Drink as well. Oh, I've already done this one. I've already done this one. Ah. Making broken glass was easier than you thought. Physics, however, went crazy more than once. I believe that. However, look how cool Snow Day J looks. It looks like a freaking Elden Ring character. Looks like a freaking, like, just like some sort of crazy spear awesome person. You know? Just saying. That's a cool mog. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a sick blade though. Look at that. Yo, that reminds me. There's a sword that they ascribe to a priest of Bishamonten, which is a Japanese war god. That looks kind of like that. You'll see it in like Dynasty Warrior, or not, sorry, Samurai Warriors games. That's so cool though. That's a sick blade. That's. I hate the chat system in this game. They released this like whole pack, this event that you could get like basically Power Rangers poses, and I've never gone back. I've never gone back. Never gone back. I have an idea. PvP? Oh, I'll have to get that. Dang it, that means I got a PvP. Ugh. Sounds terrible. Also, welcome in, Jay. Good to see you, friend. I'm going to shout you out again. This time with a video.
This ninja.
He's playing Final Fantasy in real life and in the clip.
Oh god! Why are there so many butts?
That's real funny to me. Ooh. Yeah, so the person that I do like all the main quests with and stuff doesn't have a sub right now. And it's not something I want to like progress without them. So mostly just doing gold saucer stuff, trying to save up to buy, I don't know, like a mount or this um well, I didn't get very far. Did I? Oh, it's gonna be the bomb chocobo one again. But yeah, just kind of hanging out, trying not to level, and this felt like a good thing to do. I've been doing that in like blue quests, to try to get like other things unlocked. So I unlocked blue mage and I unlocked red mage. That's a hot look. It's a hot look. My blue mage look. My pimp game. My gear is so bad. That's what it defaulted to, which I think is absolutely hysterical. Red mage looks a bit more normal. Chocobo! Look at that. Oh my god! Looks a little doofy as a red mage, but you know, that's okay. You gotta work up to it, right? That's what makes it fun. Monk or Pugilist was my first class, which I still hold near and dear to my heart. But, whoa, don't mammon me, bro. I don't want to be mammoned. That's a dumb joke. Though I put my cat fists in my glam vault. Well, I guess I still have them on me. Alright, but they're glam to something else. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. No, don't try it on. I don't know how this works. I don't understand. Glamming is hard. I don't remember how to dispel glam. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it looks that way. I just couldn't remember how to turn to our inventory. Might be able to do it that way. Don't discard it. I don't need you to try it on. Maybe I'm out of glam removal too. That could be possible. No, I got some. Meh. Not a problem, Megboo. Good to see you, buddy. See you in a bit. I always like Lalafels are a bit interesting to me, but I always really enjoy their names. Momomi, Momi. They're like, I feel like they're all named that way, you know? Yeah, I might need some prisms. Oh, that's a cute. I keep calling them transmogs because that's what they're called in World of Warcraft, not glams. It's a really cute mog though. White mage. Dang, look at that photo though. Look at that photo though. Dang. Look how hot that is. I don't know if that gear's appropriate for mining, but I won't judge. Oh, I stopped my music. That's right. Let's put that back on. Hey, Squiz, how's it going? Oh, I can do this. I can do this now. Ha ha. Everybody, go follow Squiz. They just hit affiliate. Also follow Wolf, who I need to shout out as well, and Haku, and Snowday J, and Spice and Rose, and all the people. Wow.
Oh my god.
That sounds serious. What else do I have? Nothing like, well, I got some glam, but not anything like, oh god. Oh god, is that what I look like? Ah, who let me go out in public like this? Oh, thank god, okay. Woo. I do kind of like this though. It's kind of hot. Good, just take a quick break from your stream to grab a bite. Oh, you're streaming tonight. That's amazing. You look like a better version of like what Saber wants to be, Jay. You look like a Fate Stay Night character if they like were cool looking. Oh, look at that axe blade on the bottom there. Hot. Yeah, I got a glam, right? I'm a known mogger on my server in what the hell? What the hell? You just Kage Bunshined, and you're not a ninja. Shadow Clone Jutsu who? That's what I'm saying. But yeah, on my server in World of Warcraft, I'm known for being the transmog guy. I really do enjoy it, or a glam guy, I guess in this case. waiting for a ride home, and it's humid as heck as you're hearing nonstop fireworks. Are people already launching them off? I know 4th is in a couple of days, but I figure they'd be quite less gung-ho about it. I do. I guess this doesn't have a visor. He'd probably have 3 million gold. He would stop transmogging every 2 minutes. Okay, look, Ryu. You're not wrong. The words hurt, okay? Let's get you a shout out too. So many streamers in this one chat. Let's go. The Eorzea collection? No. A glamour catalog? Ho ho ho! You don't say. Oh my god, there's so many good glams in here. These people are working hard on this. That's so cool. Oh, Ryu, how was ZZZ? Zenless Zone 0? How was that? It's out, right? I think it's out. Oh my god, that hat is so cool. It's like a flamey deer creature. Birdman. And you got like bat wings, yo. That's gotta be like, what, Black Mage? Hey, called it. Oh my god, that's hot as hell. It isn't until Thursday. Preload only. Gotcha. That's awesome. I'm excited. It looked pretty good. Yeah, I am lucky in the fact that Glam doesn't take money except for prisms, which are pretty cheap. Cliffhanger. Whoop. We're speedrunning, chat. We're zooming. We got them strats. Except we got stuck on the stairs there. We still got them strats. Jay, did you just get hit? Did I see that? Did that happen? Let's go! Yeah, it was kind of cool for them to do like a 4-day free trial of this game. I wish it had been longer, to be honest. I feel like you should have done 14 days. I mean, to be honest, if it were me and I were a Square Enix executive, I would have done 14 days leading up to Dawn Trail's release, with the 14th day being Tuesday, right when Dawn Trail releases. Because that's how you get people, right? Because then they're like, well, I've played for 13 days and the new expansion's coming out tomorrow. Like, I might as well buy that too, right? That's how you get people. It's how you get people. I don't make the rules. All right, you got to. But no, 4 days. That's all you get. That's ninja. That's cool. Looking all assassiny. Those blades are thick. Big old chunky boys. Also, for those of you watching, in order to get the rewards, it's not a Twitch reward like you might be used to. It sends you a code in the rewards section. So you'll have to take that code, input it into the Mog Station, and do it that way. Just as a note. The Bard. I've heard that the Bard minigame, like bar thing, is a lot better these days. Hold on, chat. I just heard something weird. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. My apologies. We had a bit of an issue this week with birds. They've quail specifically have had baby chicken nuggets, and they're very cute and they're very small. I'll put a picture in the Discord actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, very cute, very small. Love to see it. However, they've been attacking other creatures that are nearby for no reason. Well, not no reason, right? They're protecting their babies, but they were making noise outside, and I heard them, and I was like, what's going on there? So I just went and checked that out. It was fine, though. What is the... I used to know. There's a button for first person. Oop. Hey now. Is it page? Nope. There you go. I found it. Yeah, look at that spear. Look how cool that is. All red and glowy. Panic! Well, there they go. Who was that masked person? We'll never know. There's gotta be a way. Maybe I just can't do it here. I thought there was a way to like de-glamour something. Ever since they've made the system, I've been trying to learn it. It's a little bit... It's not the most intuitive system I've ever seen. Yeah, I just didn't know like how to... I thought you could do it from the menu. Through Cast Glamour, but maybe not. Maybe not. Because I've got some Glamour Prisms, and I've got some Glamour Dispellers. This is a very jazzy version of the song. Right-click the item. Go to the Glamour menu. I feel super silly. Right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Maybe I just can't do it here at the top. Top. At the top. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's at the top. Chat, why am I so fucking dumb sometimes? Yep, that's I knew that was there the whole time. It's good. It's real good. Well, that's a whole thing. Don't laugh at me. It's not nice. I'm a sensitive boy, okay? I knew where it was. It just, felt like testing you or something. I don't fucking know. No, ugh. Well, now I gotta do it all over again. Dang it. With that dispel button that I definitely know how to use. Adamantine, I think so. Yes. Although I do kind of like this one. I think it's kind of neat where it's like, it like spins out. Feels very like Kuwabara. Ow. Hey. 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 I'm not wearing a shirt. It's dangerous. But yeah, it's kind of neat. Whoop. Whoop. Silly stuff. Silly stuff. A Moogle-themed katana. They exist, and so can you. This is my city look when I'm bumming around town. Well, I guess that plus this here. Oh, I gotta play my favorite game. Hold on. Let's give Jay a katana. Nailed it. Or wait. Maybe. Hey. Hey. They're too far away. Too far away. Ah, doing some squats? Hell yeah. Yeah, I spent way too much money on frickin' glamour. How many games did I have to install for this? None. It actually fit on a different hard drive. Although I did go through recently, and I did uninstall a number of games. So let's see here. What ones? Apex is still installed. Baldur's Gate 3 is still installed because that's an amazing game. We got Dave the Diver. We've got Elden Ring, of course. Gal Guardians, which we were playing for a bit. Hades, which I probably could uninstall. Helldivers 2 is still on there. What else? The Jackboxes, in case people want to play those. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is a mystery game. Party Animals, Parkosaurus, Phasmophobia, Resident Evil 4, 2005 edition. Tabletop Simulator. Wizard of Legend and Wizard with a Gun. And, I did uninstall Yakuza Like a Dragon. I think that's what it was. You look comfy as fuck. So like 6, but like 5 small ones and 1 big one. It actually wasn't too bad. And that's like a kind of a fuck around game. I mean, I've just been playing a bunch of gold saucer stuff. I've just been earning gold saucer points. Just hanging out. The free company or guild that I'm in bought a house. And so, they, been doing that whole thing. Oh, that's cool. Is that like a... I don't know what kind of emote that is. It's neat, though. They added a lot to this game since I've been away, but considering I last played in Stormblood, that's, not at all surprising. Oh, shit. They died. Well, that's too bad. I don't know that I have Phoenix Downs. I'm gonna blow up. Well, and act like I don't know nobody. Yo, that's a hot look, though. Is that Dragon Quest? Yeah, King Slime. Rip the goat. That's awesome. Frickin' Blue Mage. It always amazes me and like kind of surprises me the classes they choose to put into this game. Blue Mage I kind of understand. Red Mage, of course. Black Mage, White Mage, Fighter. Warrior. Make a lot of sense to me. Monk, I can see that makes sense to me. There's a lot of monks. Dragoon makes sense to me. Samurai, a little less common, but it was in 11 and other games. So, like, okay. Auron in 10. But, like, Pictomancer and Viper, both of those, like, I'm not mad that they're in the game. That's awesome. But, like, it's a weird choice, you know? Like, hey, what if we just do, like, the painting class, huh? What do you think? What do you think about that? They just paint stuff. Yeah, okay, Jenkins, you're a genius. Oh, Beast Tamer I think would be way cool. I know that they put Squall's class. Gunbreaker? Gun Blaster? Master Blaster? Which is cool. Oh, that's Beast Tamer. Gotcha. Dontrell. Beast Tamer. Jesus Christ, dude. That makes sense. Is it going to be kind of like a Blue Mage style job? Because it's not one of the, like the two main ones, right? Not like Pictomancer or Viper that they've been advertising. Gunbreaker. That's right. They should add a soldier class. I'm just saying. Limited class like blue makes sense. Which like I get, but is kind of a shame too, because I'd play one, maybe not as my main, but I'd play one readily. Bard I thought was interesting, going from Archer to Bard. Not bad, but interesting. They have a soldier class? Astrologers? Really? I think I have an astrolabe. Yeah. Yeah, look at me in all my glory. 'Cause it's dead. I do like the cards though. I think that's super neat. That's part of the reason I leveled this in the first place back in the day. Woo! Helios! Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I definitely enjoy playing more than one MMO, not at the same time necessarily, but just kind of in general. Because it really does make me realize the things that I like between the two of them. Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft do things so differently that it's really kind of neat to see, and it really makes me appreciate how different they are, if that makes sense. RuneScape? Hey, I tried to convince Jazzy and Ashwood to do a RuneScape stream, but they wouldn't let me. They said it would take too much time, which they're right. They're absolutely right, it would. But I'm trying. I'll wear them down, don't you worry. RuneScape Classic, though. I'm not a heathen. But yeah, I mean, I've played a bunch of different MMOs over my lifetime. You know, Star Wars, both of the Star Wars MMOs, Rift, Aeon, WoW, Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14. Oh, City of Heroes. That was cool. The DC one was pretty alright as well. Oh, what was the Diablo? They had like portals to hell. And you had like guns and swords. It was like not sci-fi, but like pseudo sci-fi. I think it took place in modern day. I've just been starred. Hellgate London! Yes, Ryu, yes. Thank you for knowing that. Original RuneScape is the only one. What are you talking about? That's fair. Pictomancer was in Bravely Default. Oh, that's a fair point. I'll be honest, I sometimes forget that Square Enix is the one who makes Bravely Default. Is it... What other classes are there from Bravely? They have some crazy ones, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Also, when is this next thing happening? Slice is right. Oh, 9:20. Shoot, I gotta go. Oh, is this the Yojimbo one? Man, I suck at this. I'm still gonna do it. But I suck at this one. Yeah, Octopath and Bravely Default. We can stick together, or we can stuck together. Heck yeah! I just think I know where it's going to cut, and then it doesn't cut the way I think it's going to. A person's name is Sweet Kitten. You know there's a Discord kitten out there somewhere. Bunch of degenerates in this game. Yeah, Hellgate London was a bit of a disappointment. I wish it were better than it was. I mean, it was good for its time, but I expected it to go a little bit farther. Samson, baby! Oh, yours is orange? That's cool. Dev got bought out. Oh, that explains it. Yeah, you hate to see it. Yeah, there's been a lot of, I guess I don't know if I'd say good necessarily, but there's been a lot of MMOs that I've played over the years that I've enjoyed, you know? It's been fun for me. And each one, you do kind of learn what you like and don't like about a given system. You know, for Final Fantasy, there are some things that I wish weren't as locked behind gates. Not gates as in what we're doing right now, but gates as in, you have to go do this quest, or you have to go do this event, or you have to go, do this and that and the other thing to unlock it. That does get a little bit tiresome sometimes. So like when I started a new character, I had forgotten that glamour and haircuts and something else was all behind a given gate. You had to like do certain quests or things in order to gain access to it. I should follow the sides. Okay, I'm kind of getting it. I've only seen this event like 3 times, if I'm being honest. Oh, I was nowhere near that! Jay's our only hope. They can do it. Never mind. They lasted longer than I did, though. I have no room to talk shit. Also, I feel like calling this person a strangely garbed gentleman is rude. Dude probably doesn't think his garbs are strange. I actually think they're kind of hot. The purple's working, y'all. He's not that strangely garbed. It's just pretty hot. Also, the fact that Yojimbo's in this game. Yojimbo's one of my favorite summons. I love that dude. He's so funny to me. He's probably my favorite summon in 10. Him or Shiva. I just really like Shiva, to be honest. There's a dungeon in Kugane where he's the last boss? Oh, that's so cool. Hope to get there someday. He just throws gold. You pay him what you want. He does more damage. I don't know. I think he's really unique and neat. I do like Shiva in 13. I just like Shiva in general, man. Shiva in 7, Shiva in 8, Shiva in 9, Shiva in 10, 13. All the Shivas, man. There's not a bad one, in my mind. The design in this game for Shiva is a little bit odd. Her head looks like her crown looks heavy as hell. This is a mini version of her. But like, look at that thing. I mean, it's sort of like her hair, right? But like, dang, that's gotta be heavy as all get out. You knot off and you snap your own neck. The crown of a queen weighs heavy, That's fair. Oh, this person's dead. How'd they live? Genos, teach me your ways. Up. Never mind. I'm good. Yo, Jimbo, teach me your ways. Whoa. Throwing pillars at us? What do we do to you? It's a pretty clever minigame, though. You have to look where he cuts, and that'll be where it lands. And there he goes. What a weirdo. Wait, just wanted to stop and say, hey, gonna get some food. Please do, friend. Thanks for being here. It's great seeing you and palling around for a bit. If you don't have this mount yet, and you haven't earned it, or don't know if you're going to, feel free to leave the stream up. You should be earning rewards. You know where I'll be, gambling, because that's the way I live my life. No, we're almost at 400 thou. I bought a bunch of stuff, including this Bokuto, because, it didn't feel right running around in like civilian gear with a katana on, I just wanted like a wooden sword. It felt more right. Somebody just popped in. Otler Pop, hey, want to stop by with a good stream upon everyone. Thank you so much, Otler. Appreciate you, friend. It was good to see you in Luna's. Hope things are going well. Hope you're doing well, and that, yeah, just that things are going good. Thank you for being here and stopping by. You too, friend. Rest well when you go, okay? Oh, this is just the same spot, isn't it? Is this? No. Oh, Stardew Valley. A Stardew Valley remix. Goji Goji. I just kind of like looking at people's names. I don't know if that makes me a weirdo, but... Finally got to mod on Luna's stream. Now you gotta terrorize the chat even more. Hey, that's perfect. That's what we like to see. All according to plan. Regardless, have a great stream. Thanks, friend. Catch you later. What is this one? Wind blows, maybe? Are they doing 2 back-to-back here? Oh, that's mine. I thought it was a I thought it was a Lalafell, a really small one. Seeing things, chat. Big shout out, by the way, to Game Chops. They have DMCA royalty-free music on YouTube that they allow streamers to use, so long as we give them credit. So, big shout out to you all. Love your music. Thank you for letting me not have crappy music, I guess. 9:40. We got 12 minutes. 12 minutes to kill. Just us, chat. Just us. Let's look up some of those other classes. Bravely default classes. Until the next event happens. We're just gambling. We're just hanging out and gambling. Earning mounts for people. Arcanist, Black Mage, Conjurer, Dark Knight, Freelancer. I think Freelancer would be funny, but I don't know how they would do that. Knight, Merchant. Merchant could be kind of fun. Monk, Ninja, Performer, Pirate, Ranger, Red Mage, Salve Maker, the Spell Fencer, Spirit Master, Summoner, Sword Master, Templar, Thief, Time Mage. I forgot how many friggin' jobs there were in Bravely Default. Vampire. Valkyrie would be cool. White Mage. There's even more in 2, I know. I really liked Bravely Default. Especially the second one. It's a lot of fun. Oracle. Phantom was their, like, thief. Hellblade was, like, their Dark Knight. Yeah. 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 There was a... Was there a Bravely Default 3, or am I thinking of something else? Oh, no, there was a different one that wasn't numbered, right? It was, like, Bravely Default 2... Was there a Bravely Default 3? I thought there was like a Bravely Default Origins or something. I don't know. Bravely Second. That's what I'm thinking of. Bravely Second. Which I did not play. Little Animal Crossing for y'all. Bravely Second was the best one, really? Maybe I'll see. Should see if I can hunt that down or find an emulator or something. It's a direct sequel to 1, isn't it? Kind of. Okay. Let's see. Bravely, second classes. Or jobs, whatever. Monk, white mage, black mage, knight. Thief, merchant, time mage, time wizard, time roulette, go! Ranger, summoner, Valkyrie, red mage, performer, pirate, ninja, sword master, Templar, dark knight, wizard, charioteer? Do they ride around in a chariot? Is an offensive job focusing on physical damage with their innate ability born warrior and their warfare ability. They can deal notable damage and use any weapon with max proficiency after a few turns. Throw spare weapons at enemies without losing them permanently. What a weird class. Charioteer. Catmancer? Yo, Squeenix. Catmancer. Make it happen. Catmancers have a high proficiency with knuckles and axes. And they got like blue mage abilities. They can learn other abilities of certain enemies, which uses up cat food whenever they want to use an enemy skill. That's so silly. Hawkeye, Patissier, Exorcist, Guardian, Kaiser, Astrologian, and Yokai. You can be a Yokai in Bravely Second? Catmancer sucked? Aww. That's too bad. You suddenly turn them into mages. Yokai was broken? I believe it. It looks cool. It looks like Ari from League a little bit. A little bit. I couldn't believe it. In Final Fantasy XIV, they're doing this promotion for the Mountain Zoo, which you get by drinking 6 bottles of Mountain Dew and typing in the code. Up. You can't see it, but I got an unexpected error. DirectX 11. I thought I fixed that. Oh, we'll log back in. I just like the name, Mountain Zoo. So silly. Where you played a ninja in this game, yeah? I thought I remembered that. Fair. Maybe I just associate you with ninja. Red mage, ninja, samurai, blue mage. All those make sense to me. If you had been like, I don't know. Yeah, I play Bard. I'd be like, I don't even know who you are right now. Nothing wrong with Bard. I just don't associate you with that class. Red mage or ninja, I think, are where I would put you myself, but... Let's see, was that under system configuration? No, that's where the... I'll have to look that up again. There was a problem with DirectX 11 having issues, so they recommended dropping it down to like DirectX 10, I believe, if I remember correctly. But maybe it reset itself. Oh, look at the little hippo! It's so fat. That's ridiculous. Surprised we haven't had any of the climbing ones yet. I know I said that already, but I'm still surprised. Cherry blossoms! Two minutes. 2 minutes. About this D100 at a Renaissance fair. And I've only used it like 2 or 3 times ever. It's kind of a cool like yellow gold. It's got orange letters. I'm playing a purple Dragonborn. He's got a lot of orange and yellow symbolism. So I picked this up for him, and I rolled it during the opening of the game to see what like not magic item, but like there's a mystical trinket which doesn't give you any power or any stat boost or anything like that, but gives you something kind of neat and kind of interesting. And so I used that for him, but then I haven't used it since, but I still keep it on my desk. Jesus Christ, this thing's heavy. I about murdered myself with it there just a second ago. But I mean, it's metal. Like, it's hefty. I don't know why I'm knocking on it. Like, see, it's metal, chat. See? See, it's metal. You can see that, right? That's how people test for metal things, right? They knock on them. But, yeah, I don't know. I still keep it on my desk. Just in case, I guess. Like, I've got other dice here, too, right? I also have Cat Burger, so that's, you know, a thing. But I got other dice on here that I keep just hanging out and hanging around in case I need those. But those are like D20s and stuff. That makes sense. I don't know why I have that D100 so close. I don't know why. Yokai Wizard, Templar Guardian, Samurai White Mage, and Swordmaster Dark Knight was your endgame roster in BS? That sounds incredible. Yojimbo's challenge again? 2 in a row? Okay, we'll see if I do better on this one. I do like the mosaic here, though. The cactuar. Yeah, I think that's what I kind of liked about the Bravely series, is your ability to sort of mix and match jobs. So you could do, like you said, Yokai Wizard, Templar Guardian. You could kind of have like a little bit of a double dip, right? That's cool. You a paladin. That's a cool glam. I don't know if that's just like their normal armor or whatnot. Yeah, it looks like it. Still, that's pretty hot. I like the way that comes together. Sword. Augmented Polaris point. Abby Normal. The goddess of magic. Isn't that from, is that Young Frankenstein? Abby Normal. I thought so. Beerus. Carabanog. Wish Miak was here. He would know how to say that. Alright, this time. This time we've got it. We're beating Yojimbo. We're getting all of his gold. Let's focus up. feel like they all know something I don't. Alright, try to watch the cuts. Here it comes. Okay. Good, good, good. It's going that way. Whew. Okay. No! I ran right into it! I failed! Stupid game. I wish you could see the gold sauce from Rebirth. Yeah, I've got some time off coming up here soon, and I'm really hoping to get back into that. I watched a video. For those of you who don't know, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game of all time. I love the original, and I've been really enjoying the remake. And I've been playing Rebirth off and on for a couple of months now. But I just had a lot of stress in my life and haven't really felt like I could play it. And it's one of those things, it's all psychosomatic, I think. It's all just in my own head, but it's sort of like one of those things where, to me, I don't have time to play it that I want to dedicate to it, right? So I'll sit down and it's like, okay, I've got 2 hours to play, but I've got an hour and a half before I have to start getting ready for bed, which means I really only have about an hour and 15 minutes, which means I've really just got an hour, and that's not enough time to play. Is kind of the way that my brain has been conceptualizing things. So I've been watching a couple of like YouTube videos and whatnot, and obviously there's some other trauma and issues going on in there. But I've been trying to like get to the root of it and kind of see if I can figure out why I'm making me feel that way. I've had a lot of stress in my life recently, and so I think that has something to do with it. But at the same time, I'm actively trying to get back to the point where I feel like I can play video games again that aren't just time wasters, right? And not to say that video games are a waste of time. I absolutely adore them. But, you know, what I'm doing here is fun and I enjoy it, but it's really just something to do to pass the time. I'm not really making a lot of progress. I just ran all the way over here. Son of a bitch. I'm not making a lot of progress on anything. I'm just kind of like working on inane stuff. I can play roguelikes, no problem. So things like Hades or Have a Nice Death or those kind of games, I can play those no problem, which I think is interesting. I think maybe it's because there's not really like a storyline that I have to follow. There's not really something that I need to like focus on and pay attention to and keep doing. And that's why when I've been playing this game, I've only been doing gold saucer stuff. I haven't been doing the MSQ. I haven't been doing the main story or side stories or anything like that. It's just been fun stuff, but stuff that doesn't matter as much, right? World of Warcraft, I'm just doing mount runs right now. I'm not really doing anything that is super important or substantial to the storyline. And that has been happening in both single player and in multiplayer games for me. So it's definitely something that like is a bit worrisome, right? But it's something that I'm trying to come out of and trying to do better at and try to figure out how to overcome that roadblock. Because I really want to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth more. I'm in Junon. It's been going really well. We're like on the elevator up to the top of the city. I've really been enjoying it. It's fantastic. It's phenomenal. It's everything I ever wanted. But my brain has just been real dickish of late. Real dickish of late. It's like, nope, you don't get to play that. But you can play Faster Than Light, which is a great game. It's a phenomenal game. It's not what I want to play. Spice and Rose checking for a Mochi. I'm sure Mochi will show up. You know, cat's gonna cat. Well, I know. She might be busy. doing cat mom stuff. Knock that shit off. Yeah, tell that to my brain, man. I'd love to. I need to. Shit's just been a little stressful, and my brain is, for some reason, compartmentalized that, of all things. Not anything else. It's not like, hey, man, you should work out more. No, it's nothing productive like that. It's like, hey, you don't get to play the game you want to play because you feel like you don't have enough time. It's so asinine. It's so silly. And I don't know why it's doing it. Makes no sense. But hey, you can watch a deep dive on internet scammers and hackers and how people are combating that. I can watch a 2-hour video on that. That's fine. That is doable. Makes no sense. No sense, chat. Where is the PvP vendor? What all do I have to do? Where is the PvP glam vendor? That's hot. Do, 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 do. Wolves Den Pier. Let's see here. Aha. Let's go check that out. We've got 11 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me, but Brainsby, hotbar swap, PvP mode. I don't... 2 to 72 participants. That's insane. That's so many. Conflict chit exchange. Going for a fight. Never comes my way is. Duel. Do. I didn't want to watch a cutscene. I just wanted to see if you had. I have not PvP'd much in this game. Are they forcing me to now? Is that what's happening? No, okay. That site's kind of hot. What? Okay. Ah. Monster Hunter Mumbles. Small scale 5v5 tactical skirmish. Cool. Do you have gear? No? You're just there to, like, tell me stuff. Got it. Okay. How about you? No? Where's the gear person? What is their name? Crystal Quartermaster. 1/4 portion. Ah, they're inside here. That makes way too much sense. Wolf Collar Exchange? Hellhound Warpick? I'm sorry, that sounds cool as hell. Why are you naked? Why? Okay. It is pretty hot. Samurai? Hellhound Katana. Oh, ho, 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 that's pretty cool. Look how long that blade is, too. That thing's thangin'. Wolfmark. What's a pendulum? Like a what is... Am I a Gundam? What class is this for? I feel like a freaking Gundam. What is that? Sage? Interesting. Commendation crystal. Yeah, I figured I'd look for it just to see if it's around. See what it looks like. Whoa! Look at that! It's got flames in it. It's all cool and stuff. It's like the other one, but like even more badass. Whoa! I swear, like every sword in this game becomes a frickin' lightsaber. Yeah, this is a Gundam class. I don't care what anyone says. This is some Fennels coming out of the Gundam to fight. Special beam cannoning those motherfuckers. Tropio sword. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got a little like it like moves. It looks different, a little different sheathed than it does. There's like moving parts that pop out. That's kind of neat. I will say that is something I do like about this game that I wish World of Warcraft would do a little bit more of, is movable stuff. Well, that's kind of hot though. Simple, but kind of hot. Oh, interesting. The guard on it is small. Nice little detailing in there. Virtue Creed wings? With arms wide open. Under the sunlight. It's a silly hat. Universal gear. Are those like snorkel goggles? Oh no, they're like sci-fi goggles. Take the shot. Gotta give MMOs this, man. They sure do got a lot of stuff. All over the place. Framers kit? Wolfmark Exchange. Oh, this is from like way back, isn't it? Before a lot of other classes got added, I think. Pack Liege. Well, Fink Fist! Man, Yamcha deserved better. Whoa, it's like... Oh, that's the same one, isn't it? It's still really cool looking though. No, maybe yours looked a little different. Yamcha totally used to be cool. I thought Yamcha was hella cool back in Dragon Ball days. I think Yamcha's cool. No, he wasn't? Okay. I thought he was. This reminds me of this handle style when Japan decided to melt down their katanas and change them to sabers. And I'm still sad about it. That's a cool looking blade, but I'm still sad about it. Whoa, look at this crazy guy. Was yours this purple? Dude, Sparking Zero looks so good. Tenguta. Okay, I think that's this guy. I didn't realize yours was this purple, though. That's cool. Make it purple. Tengu Knuckles. That's kind of hot. Karasu daggers. The way ninjas hold their weapon is so freaking cool. Well, maybe we'll have to do some PvP. Yeah, Sparking Zero looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. I thought I heard a rumor saying that the weird fusions are coming back. So like Krillin and Piccolo, or Hercule and Tien, or whatever. And I hope that's true, because I love those in Budokai. Loved those in Budokai. Another of the climb ones, huh? Not the jumpy jumps. That's interesting. I wonder if it's just a different rotation or something. Majin Hercule Wen. I would love that. That guy's wearing a lot of gold. It's so weird because when I quit the game, there was hardly any modern clothing. And now I see people running around in like full-on modern gear, which I don't mind. Oh, it's Wind Up Tifa. That's cool. She's my favorite. Love Tifa. Yeah, I wonder what Majin Hercule, other than the M, I wonder what he would even look like. And what his abilities would be. Hercule reminds me a lot, or I guess this other character reminds me a lot of Hercule. But King from One Punch Man reminds me a lot of Hercule. Where, like, they're not really great fighters, but they like, have a shtick that makes people believe that they are. He'd look like Hercule. With an M on his forehead. That's what I said besides that. What if he was like purple? You could be purple, you don't know. Wow, that's cool. Excuse me, miss, could you get out of my shoulder, please? But, like, Vegeta was drawn a little different when he became Majin Vegeta than he was as regular Vegeta, right? He looked a little different. Not much. A little bit. My game decided to close. Not the error this time. It just decided to stop living. Dude, Majin Brawly? Yeah, he was way sharper, right? So would Hercule be sharper? That'd be so weird. Majin Hercule, that is. One of these days, I'm going to win the lottery. I'm going to buy a new computer. Buy a bunch of new computers. 64 monitor setup. Let's go. There's going to be a queue, isn't there? Yeah, of course there is. I'll never forget the moment where Trunks is like talking to him and he finally like has a moment with his son and then he punches him in the gut. So mean. Rhea, you want to see the thing I got you? It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. It's on my desk. I'm in the same spot. Cool. I really thought I would have been hit by a bomb at this point, but... I got you a thing. A disturbed dowager. This little guy. Look at him. So roly-poly. I love that shit. I don't even know what I'm saving up for, to be honest. There's a lot of really cool stuff. What song is this? Key by Curly from Vibecraft. Wait, Jay, you're not on this server, right? If you're still here. Yeah, but I thought there was a proviso that said you couldn't do that for like a month as the new expansion came out. That was a cool sword. I thought they sent out a warning being like, don't server hop, you'll be stuck there forever. Just kidding, not forever, but for like a month. These look like Doctor Strange to me. I don't know why. Tarnished silver wolves. Those are kind of hot. The blue, red, and white with the silver accenting. Kind of hot. I love that. Hand mortar. Gun. The tarnished hell light. Dang, that's kind of cool looking. Kind of gutsish. That's prize. I'll climb, yeah. The Mantoy's whistle, that's a mount. Mama Animatron? Mama knows best, listen to Mama. Unlucky Rabbit, Piggy, Wind Up Nero, Heavy Hatchling, Black Coral, Zoo Hatchling, and Water Imp. That's a kappa. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Blackjack identification key? I don't know what that is. Imperador. Fenrir? The motorcycle or the wolf? Ablathian Whorehound mount. Huh. You got a lot of wait, how do you get to 4 million? I thought 999,999 was the limit. The bee's knees dance. Of course, all the bunny outfits. So you can look like a member who works here. Blood sword. Okay, that blood sword's kind of cool. Gigasax, Cross pate. Trench harpoon. This is like a crab fist? Crab battle. Oh, those are cool. Look like mini scimitars. Minotaurs. Wait, no, that's something else. It's so dumb. I can't believe I said that. Okay. Holy shit, there's a Heartless here? What is this, Kingdom Hearts? I actually kind of... I see you, Square Enix. I see you. Heartless. What am I, the Pope? Blessed be you, child. Oh my god, are these all themed after the Cactuar guy? The blades are cards. Spiked rod? Dang! It's like a freaking slot machine. But all you win is death! Head butters? Oh my word. Can you imagine getting like your ass kicked by a dude wearing cacti on his hands? That sounds like a lot to me. Oh, the katana glows green. Fans? Who uses... Oh. Okay. So they're like bladed fans. For ninja. That's so silly. Pistola. Looks like a ray gun. From the future. A book. Support your local libraries, people. I actually do mean that. Support your local libraries. Oh, it's like a roulette table. All of these gambling items are so cool looking, but also super kitschy. Another book. Once again, support your local libraries. Planisphere. Shield silly. Halicarnassus sword. Why does that sound familiar? Halicarnassus. Colossus guillotine? What is Halicarnassus? I feel like I should know that. Oh, Greek city. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That makes sense. So this is their take on a Greek sword? Greek city sword? You've heard of city states. Now get ready for city swords. Oh my god. Jay needs this instead. It's like... This is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Holy crap. Super silly. The Bokuto, which I bought already. That's the wooden sword. Why? What? Why is that named that? For the thaumaturge? I'm afraid to click on this. Oh. What even... Like... Clouds or something? A little blue orb? I don't love that. It's not great. This is a Giga Shield. This is totally different. This is just look at this instead. Emperor's new shield. It better be. Yes, it's invisible. That's worth. I didn't see this Skilder. Oh, that's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of is it Sophitia from Soul Cal? You don't see an issue with the staff? I'm not surprised. Yeah, this shield kind of reminds me of Sophitia from Soul Cal. Don't see an issue. Fair enough. It's obviously something different. Something totally benign. I'm the one making a big deal out of it. How dare I? Oh, look at it. It's on my shoulder. Sorry, just noticed. Look at this little guy. Look at this distinguished gentleman eating my brains. This is what I want in real life. I want a squirrel friend who will just ride on my shoulder. Is that too much to ask? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Let's take a couple minutes and heal our hit points, shall we? We're in a Pokemon Center after all. This song is such a banger. They broke the mold when they made the Pokemon Center theme. I think. This person's a samurai. May Hastings. Rip Hastings. Oh, we're the same level. That's cool. Gunbreaker. I feel like for Gunbreaker, like modern clothing makes more sense, right? Like Squall had like a leather bomber jacket on, that sort of thing. 2B. Wait, hold on. From Nier? I still need to play that game. Still need to play that game. Let's see, what else? What else? PvP gear. Model tactical armor? Oh, that must have been the, yeah, that's like the sci-fi goggle looking stuff that we were looking at. The PvP stuff. Let's see. Classes you want in FF14. This is from 3 years ago. Let's see how a reverse red mage that does melee stuff until it can go to range and do a cool combo. It's interesting. Buccaneer. Geomancer for DPS. A chemist? I bet they'll do chemist. I really do. They say Beastmaster. Someone 3 years ago said Beastmaster. Range physical job. Geomancer range magical job. Time mage. 3 years ago they said thief. We have Rogue, though. Beastmaster and Puppet Master. A gambler job would be cool. Lady Luck from FF10-2. Necromancer. A green mage. Is that a thing? Green mage? Oh, yeah. In 12. Interesting. What do they do? Green magics, a school of spells that specialize in buffing allies and debuffing enemies. Spells often associated with green mages are Protect, Blind, and the Bar spells. Looks like green mages were first mentioned in 12, which I think is interesting. That's pretty new, all things considered. A rabbit named Lucky Foot is very funny to me. Oh, Ranga changed their, Oh, they're a Viper, level 80. Huh. It's just the buffs that White Mage normally has, Protect, Shell, etc. Yeah, that makes sense. But probably a bit more specialized, right? Green Mage is interesting. That's an interesting idea. What about Gray Mage? That's just a black and white mage. Totally new, totally original. Don't even question it. And then you can do Purple Mage. That's a red mage and a blue mage. Man, Yojimbo again. That's what, the third time? It's if you want to buff class while using another class. Yeah, that makes sense. But in this case, right, it wouldn't be another class. It would just be your main class, which would be weird. I don't know how I feel about Green Mage. I feel like they'd have to make it a little bit different. They'd have to change some things up. Let's see, what else? What else? Would get the AoE spells. Doesn't, I thought White Mage had some of those too, though. Maybe not. Shalga? That'd be kind of cool. Learn it from like a turtle or something. There's a moth in here. Retain Asuna and Holy, yeah. I wonder if they'll ever do a crossover with Kingdom Hearts. If they haven't, I don't think they have, but you know, if the new Kingdom Hearts game comes out. I guess they probably, I don't think they did for 3 when that came out. I don't remember hearing about it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they'd have to fight Disney for it, right? Especially not like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. 3 definitely, 4 even more so probably. It seems like they're kind of trying to get away from doing any Squeenix characters ever. Zonmoto. Woo! Balls. Yeah, I'm really bad at that game. That mini game. Yeah, probably not in the budget. This game makes a lot of money, but I think even they don't make that much. Let's see. Other classes. Oh, that's an interesting idea. They can't keep releasing classes forever, can they? When do you think it will be enough classes? Probably never, right? But just searching Reddit. She'll be here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a whip-based class could be cool, like Quistis. I feel like I don't know what she would be, right? Let's see. Tifa's got a class. Barrett kind of has a class, but not really. I don't know how they would do that, though. Like a gunslinger of sorts. Aerith's got a class, more or less. Vincent has elements of his class in other classes. Yuffie's got a class. Kate Sith kind of does. He's kind of a bard buff debuff type deal. At least initially. Squall's got a class. Zell's got a class. 8's kind of hard, you know? They don't really do things the same way. 9's a little bit easier. Zidane's got one, Vivi's got one, Steiner's got one. Garnet has one. Amaranth has one. Yeah, 9's a lot easier than 8 is. Huh. Ten was a little bit hard because the not dress spheres. That's 10 too. Though that would be difficult as well. Yeah, I think maybe like a gambler would be cool. The Lady of Luck dress sphere was neat. Okay, I think this is gonna be a climbing one, and then maybe I'll call it for the evening. I'm getting a little sleepy. 2 hours, maybe go 3. We'll see what happens. We're still here, getting mounts, having a groovy good time. This distinguished little Sabo tender is hilarious. You put a cactuar in a suit and a hat and it's the best thing ever. I don't know why. It just kind of is. Good soup. Drink your water, everybody. Don't forget. It's important to drink your water. I'm pretty sure they put Auron's armor into the game. I saw a dude wearing it the other day from 10. Also, how is it that Auron is like the coolest character in 10? Him and Kamari, man, I love both of them. Pardon me. I need to play 10 again. It's been a while. Not anytime soon, but sometime, eventually. Speaking of which, Zelda, right? That new Legend of Zelda game looks pretty good. I'm actually really kind of excited to play as Zelda. I just feel like it's gonna be a fun time. Why do they call it a square if it's round? Let's see, what's coming out next? Video game release dates, 2024. I know Wukong, eventually. I don't know why I'm looking. There's a ton of games I still need to catch up on, but, you know, hey, hope springs eternal. Elden Ring, of course, came out. That's been awesome. We normally play that on this channel. Into July, Dawn Trail. First Ascendant looked interesting. Nexon game, though, so I'm not quite sure how to feel about it. Then the Zone Zero on the 4th. Fitness boxing featuring Hatsune Miku. Oh my god, a raid! What's up? Hey, Raiders. Sorry, I was just looking at games that were coming out here soon. Casey Jones is in the house, everybody. Buckle your pants. It's a Casey Jones raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you all so much for being here. Let me get Casey Jones a shout out here. I noticed One Killer Kitty as well. Good to see you, friends. Hello, hello.
Okay.
Watch this clip.
I need.
Oh no, the penguin.
6 more. Where are they? Are these guys holding them by chance? Is it possible that one of these dudes has it? What's the likelihood?
Mario 64 is
Yeah,
so
one of those
good.
guys is just like.
How's it going, friend? Oh, thank you, One Killer Kitty, for the subscription. That's amazing. How we been, y'all? If you don't know who I am, everybody, my name is Dean Dane. I am a charity inclined TTRPG and video game enthusiast here on Twitch. I stream for Extra Life, very similar to the amazing Casey Jones. Speaking of which, adventurers, if you could go give Casey Jones a follow, that would mean a lot to me. They're an awesome, absolutely incredible person, a force for good in this world, and they are very much so worth your follow. Casey and Raiders, if you guys need to run for any reason, whether it is bathroom, food, rest, you're tired, you want to go night-night, whatever it might end up being, please feel free. It is tough out there right now. We all need to rest sometimes, so do not feel like you need to stay here, but if you would like to, we would love to have you adventure with us for a bit. That's the truth. It's the truth. Hey, you gotta support the people supporting, you know? This world's dark enough as it is. If we can't help each other, what's the point? Yeah, my eye itches. So that's cool. That's a cool feature. That's a cool thing that happened. Yeah. Yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for bringing your people through. What were you playing? Looks like Fire Red Leaf Green? We doing a little bit of Nuzlocke, maybe? Or are we just playing through it? Literally talking about stuff along those lines tonight. Yeah, it's a whole thing out here right now. You know, I think everyone's kind of struggling a little bit, struggle bussing. It does feel a little bit weird that the 4th of July is coming right up, especially given everything. Not to put too fine a point. Nuzlocke randomized. I did a Emerald game of that. Really enjoyed it. So I hope you're enjoying it. Tons of fun, in my opinion. I did not know they're making a remaster of Riviera the Promised Land, which is a Atlas title that was on Game Boy Advanced. And it was so much fun, as I remember it. That's kind of cool. I'm going to have to pick that up. That comes out the 17th. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of hanging out. We're doing a little bit of talking. We're playing some Final Fantasy. You can earn them out if you play this game. It's really... I was feeling chill. I was feeling kind of sleepy, kind of tired, you know, low energy. So I just wanted to hang out, chill, chat, you know, do whatever. So we do a lot of other things here, though. Elden Ring has been consuming my life, but wanted to mix it up a bit. Variety, spice of life, I don't know, something like that. Legend of Heroes is getting a new game. One Piece Odyssey, interesting. Oh no, is that another Dokapon game? Might be Japan only. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. I remember hearing a little bit about that. Oh no, that was 2002. What am I thinking of? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I thought there was a new game coming out that was like that. You want to play this but don't want to get sucked into the sub model. I absolutely get it. Well, not for nothing. If you've not played it yet, there is a free trial up to level 70, I think. So you could play for free for a bit. No pressure from me. Zero pressure. MMOs are their own beast, and I do not necessarily advocate or not for them. I think they have a lot of cool experiences and a lot of cool stuff. You get to hang out with your friends and a lot of other new people that you might meet, but it is what it is, right? Absolutely. And a sub model is a commitment. That's hard, you know, because then you got to feel like, oh, am I getting my money's worth out of it? I spent 15 or 12 bucks or whatever it might be. I spent some money on this month, and I only played it for 2 hours. Is that like a appreciable cost? Like, does that make my money feel worth it? So no, I totally get it. Don't ever feel pressured. At least not from me. But I absolutely get it. It's pretty fun. I was just talking earlier about how playing this and World of Warcraft, it does help me. Playing MMOs in general, it's kind of like playing tabletop RPGs or really anything else, right? When you play a game that's in the same vein as a game you like, it definitely lets you realize what that game does well and what that game does poorly. And so playing Final Fantasy XIV, when I'm a pretty big WoW player, absolutely helps me realize the things that I really like about World of Warcraft and the things that I really don't care for about it. And vice versa, you know? And I think that's kind of a cool perspective. But I think that that's something that we can kind of carry outside of MMOs into, like, platformers or shooters or what have you. I buy games I never play. I do that too. That's what Steam is for. Steam Summer Sale. Woo! Quit pressuring people. You're right, Ryu. I'm sorry. Ryu's my my department of pressure. If I get too overbearing, he smacks me around a little bit. How's Raph? Or play once because people talk me into it and then we all stop. Oh, I've been there too. Actually, with this game too, I had a bunch of friends who played it, and then they stopped playing, so I stopped playing. And then I had a new group of friends on a different server who were like, dude, come back. It's amazing. It's super cool. You gotta play it. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna like transfer my character. So I started a new character from scratch, worked them all the way up to level 70, and then I quit. It was just like, ah, why? Why did I do this? He's stubborn bonehead per usual, but he's my bro. Hey, gotta, you know, that's what the turtles are all about, man. That's honestly turtle and turtle family, right? Casey Jones, April, I definitely include them in that. You may not always get along with your family, your found family in this case. You may not always, you know, like them, or they might frustrate you, or be a little bit of a hothead or whatever sometime. But I think that's what it's all about, you know, like you said, Casey. Bit of a stubborn bonehead as per usual, but he's your bro, right? Like, that's cool. Something we can all carry for. Is that guy's name is Chill Bro Baggins. And he's using the title Imperial Nuisance, and he's in a guild called Homie. This is Homie Chill Bro Baggins. Okay. It's pretty rad. Pretty good. Speaking of which, yo, that new game though? Right, are they releasing, is it DLC or is it, oh god, I just saw it. They're releasing a Power Rangers game, I knew that, but I thought there was another collection maybe? Splintered Fate. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. Right? Was that the one? Yeah, I think so. Looks pretty good. Alright, here we go. We got a climbing one finally. This is all about Jumpy Shoot Man. Let's see if we can do this. Woo! Well, that guy and me became one for a minute. There's a Dungeon Master title? Well, now I feel like I've got to get that. So this is all about jumping and not falling to your death like I am. If you fall, you go all the way back to the beginning. You have to navigate this entire course in a time limit, 10 minutes. Oh, I'm actually kind of glad I fell. I missed the first little trophy that we're trying to get. We're trying to get these little cactuar statues. The reason we're doing this is the gold saucer in this world, in this game, of Final Fantasy VII fame, but this is a different version of it, right? Obviously for Final Fantasy XIV. But this is a little mini game we can play. You can use it to earn basically like poker chips. They don't call them that. It's MGP, I think. Manderville gold points, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's kind of a fun little time killer. I didn't want to do the main story quest and stuff. I've got some friends I play with who I prefer to do that with them. But this is a fun little time waster, and just kind of come in here, do some mini games. Low stakes, low pressure, although the jump... I say low pressure and then immediately pitch myself off of the frickin' roof. Yeah, it is kind of Fall Guys-esque, isn't it? It's not one and done like Fall Guys is, but I guess Fall Guys isn't either, is it? You do start back at a checkpoint. There's no checkpoints, which I wish there were. This map that we're on here, they're all randomized a little bit, but there's no checkpoints, and this map that we're on currently, in my opinion, is the harder of the three. There's one for kind of each main hub city from the base game. And this is by far, in a way, the worst one. Or I'm just bad. It could be that too. That's 100% possible. Make me a wizard! Ooh, my hat! Alright. We're getting serious now, y'all. It's wizard time. Time to wizard out. This is so wizard. Was that from... Ooh. Dude, these pine cones? These pine cones, though, give me absolute anxiety. There's some fluff clouds a little bit later on that are also a little bit nerve-wracking. But the pine cones in this specific one right now are not great. Not great. And so we're trying to get to the end of this little area. And I'm just choking. I'm choking so hard. Phantom reference. Ah, yes. Star Wars, the Phantom reference. That's a great film we've all seen, right? Jeez. I'm flustered. This is getting to me, apparently, a little bit. The Phantom Menace reference. Yes. That's what I said. I do really kind of like the prequels. I always kind of have. I'm a little bit of a weirdo, though. I kind of like Jar Jar. I understand everyone's critiques of him and stuff. I get why, but... Oh, nose itches. I don't know. I just think having an alien that sucks is kind of cool. Usually we get like Chewbacca types who are competent at what they do. I do think he was a little bit too far, though. Jar Jar was a step too far. Woo! I thought it was like a big slice of tomato for a minute. I don't like tomatoes. Alright, this will be second to last of the bronze that we need. There's another one. Let's just do this straight away. That seems to be less dangerous. 5 minutes remaining. Jump and shoot and jump and shoot. Okay, we've got all the bronze statues, so we're at least getting a bronze medal prize thing. So it doesn't really matter if we don't make it to the top. We have to make it to the end in order to get the good prize. Even if we don't get all the statues, getting to the end is still worth it. Silvery boys. I hate it when somebody else jumps with me. It always freaks me out. And obviously they couldn't have known, right? It's not their fault. I'm just a nervous Nelly. So we'll get up here. We'll jump. Let's go get the exit first, because you can do that. You can get credit here. Boop. Okay, we've crossed the goal line, so even if we don't get the gold one, it'll be still okay points. But if we can get that gold one without falling, I think that will be beneficial. Oh god, okay. That shouldn't have worked. That shouldn't have worked. Chocobo song guide me. Choco Jesus, take the wheel. Woo, okay. Pressure's off. We won. We win. We did it. Go us. Oh, that was some pressure, y'all. Yeesh. Roll for initiative. That's okay. Fair enough. A 1. A nat 1. That's how I was feeling for a while there. Man. crazy. Supremo Chocosaurus is this person's name. Fair enough. We're cheering on the other people. Hopefully they can make it. Like I said, this one especially is difficult. They winked at me. My word. Really? What is this? The girl from Ipanema. Was this ever used in elevators, or is that just like a misremembrance? Because every time I think of like hold music or elevator music, it's usually this song. And I don't know why. I feel like it was used in elevators or as hold music, but I don't have any proof of that. I don't have any proof of that. Yeah, I don't know why. It's a catchy song. KG Beast. Agatha Black. Is that the MCU character? No, Harkness. Agatha Harkness. We did it! Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Cherry Cherry Lady song stuck in your head. I feel like I've heard that before, but I don't know it off the top of my head. In fact, when you said Cherry Cherry, the thought that came to my mind was Pedro, 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 which I know is not the song you were thinking of, but was the one that popped up into my brain. Ooh, we're almost at 400,000. Sherry Lady. I was about to go to YouTube and type it in, but that sounds like a terrible idea. It sounds like a good way to get demonetized. Let's see, where's the next one going to be? Kind of hope it's another one of those climby ones. Those ones are fun. Living with Devotion. Oh, Modern Talking. Here, hold on, chat. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna watch this Mint Mobile commercial real fast. I don't know it off the top of my head. We'll see at the chorus, but so far I don't recognize this, which is pretty cool for me, actually. I know you can't hear it. Yeah, I don't know this song, but it's cool. It feels very 80s. That is 80s. Huh. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever heard this song before. It's kind of a bop, though. They released an album in 2017, at the very least. Ah, One Hit Wonders. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I dig it. For anyone curious what we're talking about, there you go. Yeah, I don't hate this. The 80s had some amazing music. I will say that. 60s, 70s, 80s. The 70s, 80s, 90s, and now. Thank you for tuning in to WGRPX, where we play the hits. There's some flashing lights, though. Be careful. At the end of it, there are some flashing lights. Holy crap. Telling MC Cheesy's covers. Who do you think I learned it from? It was all cheese who taught me. In fact, shout out. I think that's the right one. I'm gonna click on it. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Give a shout out to Cheese, good friend of mine. Amazing shoutcaster, super good radio dude. If you like high energy streamers, he's one for you. I'm very like even keel in comparison. If you're wondering what I keep looking for, there's Nights Out cat that we feed, so I'm just keeping watch. Keeping watch. 4 more minutes. Can I get up there? I can! Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could. No, let me under the cactuar! You bastards. I guess you can jump around the presents, though. That's kind of cool. It's not even Christmas, sir. Oh, I was hoping I could get up on top of that. That'd be cool. That would have been cool. Oh, let's see if I can find somebody. Is anyone far enough away? I play stupid games sometimes. Nailed it. Nope, nope, she moved. Dang it. Not quite right. That's still a little big, isn't it? Ooh, maybe reverse grip. Little ninja action here. Perfect. It's a stupid game, but it brings me joy. That's what matters, I think, at the end of the day. Find something that brings you joy. Yeah. You know, content creation's rough. Work is rough. Life is rough. The world's rough. I get it. We're all kind of going through it. But no, at least from my perspective, the world's better off with you here. The world needs people like y'all. Good people. It's rough out there, I know, but I'm hoping we'll get through it. Things that keep me up at night. But I really do think we'll get through it. Not to get all serious, but just know that you're loved and you matter. And just think, what would Chilbro Baggins do? Die, apparently. Cool. Or go face down, ass up. I don't really know which, but regardless, I'm going to move over here. No hate to Chilbro Baggins, but yeah. I think this is going to be another one of those bomb ones. Which I don't hate. They're just a little short. I wish they're a little bit longer. Oh, remember, everybody, take time to stretch. Take time to hydrate. Touching speech. Chilbro Baggins dies. You know? He's just playing dead. It's different. It's fine. He's fine. He'll be running up here any minute now. No. No! Damn it. I'm losing my lead. No. Curses foiled again. It's kind of funny. I think they invented these ones, the bomb ones, before doing the one I just did, the climb one, like the lot of jumpies. And the reason I think that is that comparatively, oh god, these are so much easier in comparison. There's a Pope hat. There's a Pope hat. It's the Choco Pope. Amazing. I would die for the Choco Pope. Striker X. I thought this is Rebecca Whisker, but it's Wesker. Gambler, Onyx Willow. Woo. Alrighty, y'all. It's been 3 hours and 15 minutes. I think we're going to call it a night there. I'm feeling real tired. I haven't been sleeping very well. So I think I'm going to take this moment to get some rest. And I'd appreciate it if you all would do the same, you know? If you have the ability to, whatever that looks like for you. You know, getting yourself a light snack, taking a walk, getting some water, stretching, sleep, whatever it might look like to you. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. We're going to be passing on the love that Casey Jones has showed us. So if you could stay for the raid, I'd really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Dr. Ram MD, I'm so sorry. I didn't see 30 minutes ago that you had followed. Thank you so much if you're still here. My apologies for not calling that out earlier. I was kind of probably in my own little world. But I really do appreciate it. Thank you for being here and thank you for following. Thank you. Huge thank you to Real Casey Jones for the raid. Oh, Lizilla followed 3 hours ago. Dang it. I'm the worst. Shout out to Z and Spice for the resubs, and One Killer Kitty for the resub as well later on. Thank you all so very much. It really does mean the world to me. Without you all and your generosity, this wouldn't be possible for any of us on this platform. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being who you are and for being around. You guys make streaming worth it. So I'm going to put some sub and follower raid messages in there. Additionally, if you like what you saw here tonight, you can look us up on TikTok. We're also on Twitch, obviously. That's where we are now, Dane. That's where we are now. YouTube. YouTube's also a thing. I'll put the links in the chat there while we look for someone to raid. If anyone has any suggestions, I'm happy to entertain ideas. I'm going to go look myself. Oh, Squiz is raid. Oh, we gotta raid Squiz. Right? Have we raided Squiz yet? I don't think we raided Squiz yet. We're raiding Squiz. I've decided. I have decided. The Cat and Toast is our follower emotes, unfortunately, or sorry, as our subscriber emotes, made by the amazing Spice and Rose artist, who's incredible and awesome. If you are not subscribing, we have follower emotes as well, but you can't use them in raids, so we have to use the Twitch standard emotes. If I can get that out. Dang. But only been doing this a few years, y'all. Must be tired. We're going to be rating Squiz tonight, a good dear friend of the channel, and someone who just got affiliate not too long ago. So let's go give them some love. Just screwed up my outro. Ugh. Until next time, friends, dear adventurers, please take care of yourself, take care of each other, bring light to the darkness where you can, and don't forget to get that bread. I have been and will continue to be Dane for the foreseeable future. Please, if you are in the States, celebrate safely and well this Independence Day. If you're not, just take care of yourself anyway. I will be live again on Tuesday, not Thursday, as I usually am, but on Tuesday with more fun and frivolity. Until next time, everyone, please take care. Know I love you very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye!